spins free.
Yeah, guys, we're playing the Super Bowl right now, and I already and bars the Texans.
Just to go off, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 4.
Phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams, but he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season. 0-9.
Yeah.
He went all the way back to Kurt Warner, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady.
I'm sorry, you want the mic?
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
What do you mean?
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Dude, I can make it as long as I want.
No, defense sold out for the run.
Yeah.
Worked out well. Back to throw, Watson.
Get him.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Barry, you might want to.
So we're going to have a challenge. Remember last year the tablet was introduced. Most people seem to be happy with how that went. So it's back for 2018.
Yeah, and I thought it helped speed up the process a little bit, to be honest with you. I thought it was terrific that they were able to
No one cares about the challenge.
Take some of the lulls out of the game and keep it moving, both for the players and, of course, for fan interest.
I got Okay. Oh, you're going for it. Ooh.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And they'll run
get him.
And he's got the first.
Imagine they call it a turnover. Imagine they call it a turnover.
And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Yeah, on 4th and inches, you've got to be quick with your decision making when you're running the football. You've got to find the hole and go. And he does a nice job here picking up the first down with a few yards to spare.
Here's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind because over the course of the game, the good
Barry should have duped him.
For them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
I don't know, they just are.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes his fact that we're playing this as a day game.
I hope I intercept the bar.
In the evenings, for some reason,
and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Alex Anzalone able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
What? Nah, coach. Coach, give me a blitz, coach.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Bar, what if you don't make it?
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Okay, you're going to get a safety.
I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams.
Blocker got in the way.
To leading the league in scoring and winning a division
That never
title.
happened.
And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
Why is my timer running like this?
He finds Coleman. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Look, watch if the timer just goes down immediately.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Do you want to hear this?
Dude,
want to hear this music?
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a point you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
Stop it, timer.
You do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look
to
throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Go to your coach suggestion.
He should know better than to make a throw like this.
Okay, guys.
This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Charles, let's step into a conversation about Houston in 2017 as their offense comes back onto the field here. But just 1-9 in their last 10 games, finished 4-12. You and I know, though, injuries
what
really
was that?
Absolutely destroyed this team. And look, we focus on Deshaun Watson, the quarterback, and rightly so. He's probably going to be the rookie of the year. But when it started for injuries, it was defense. J.J. perennial all-pro, goes out early. Whitney Merciless, double-digit sack guy out. Brian Cushing, starting linebacker, out. When you start,
he rifles one.
You sure about that?
Picked off down at the 10, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm just gonna run.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
New Orleans offense working its way back out there. As we look at them ahead to 2018, as that wound at the end of 2017 continues to heal, Charles, they're going to have Kamara, Ingram, Thomas. If they have Breeze back at quarterback, this should be an excellent squad again.
It certainly should, and frankly, if the offensive line comes back healthy and intact, that's another big win for them, especially with their two tackles, Teron Armstead at left tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, who was a rookie last season at right tackle. They are loaded going forward. If they could get a real playmaker at tight end, that might be the last piece. And if that happens, I'd hate to be a defensive coordinator trying to game plan for them.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jadeveon Clowney able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't
Why'd you call it
back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
You want to know what we're doing?
To throw the football, you're dealing with some
you're going to be mad if I score.
Guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Trying to lay one up deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that?
What up, guys?
Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. Third quarter action now.
There.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
No, normally we say not get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses have had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's
Why?
NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring.
Probably caught that on the camera.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
2, actually. Oh, wait, actually, no, 3.
What was that trophy called?
Giving,
actually
right?
care?
It is a season of giving. Maybe
You
for
actually
his own
care?
sake after the game, he may
You
have to
actually
announce
care?
that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Fedorowicz, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. To throw is Brees. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Like to run it.
They toss to Ingram. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Second down following the run. Throwing now is Brees. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
To throw, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram taking it in. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught left side Hopkins. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back around the 37. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun, Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs here. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Watson looks to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Watson on third down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And Miller with it over the middle.
If you could even hear what was, if you could even hear that yelling.
16 yards there, two straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's second down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. To throw is Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
Bar, if you don't make this, you might as well just go for the field goal. I'm just saying.
Another example of it there. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, and he'll score.
Pick 6.
Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all.
You should say your goodbyes now.
Well, guys, I won. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and
I forfeited.
yeah, he forfeited, so I won, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bar, you have to do it. You have to. What? No. That one.